Welcome everybody back to the channel. Today, it has been a couple days since I posted. I really don't like not posting on weekends. But you know what? I might do that a little bit more in the future. It kind of makes me feel lazy. But today we are going to be talking about a specific topic that I have just been avoiding for a very, very long time, and that is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, before you all get all up in arms about this topic on this channel, I am really educated when it comes to Call of Duty. I have been playing Call of Duty since it started back in the early 2000s. I have played all of them, but I have not purchased the full Infinite Warfare game yet. And the topic that we're going to be talking about Infinite Warfare is, can it bounce back from what it's done to itself this time around with Infinite Warfare? Because Black Ops 3 actually had really, really good sales numbers initially. And so if we're just going to jump right into this, we have to talk about sales numbers here. Now, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare right now is down 50% on Black Ops 3 at this time when it was released, because they were released around the same time in November, and Black Ops 3 is doing 50% better during that time than Infinite Warfare is doing right now. But that being said, let's talk about the initial 3 days. The initial 3 days, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 sold $550 million worth of games. Now, if Infinite Warfare is doing 50% of that, that's $275 million in the first 3 days of its release. Now, with all of these new games that are coming out around the same time, like Battlefield released around the same time, and Titanfall 2, that is really, really hindering Call of Duty's sales this time around, because it has a lot more competition than it's used to around the November time. And I'm trying to find Battlefield stats for the initial sales, but it's really hard to find. They're really, really picky about not releasing initial sales numbers right away. But they can say that they are doubling the sales of Battlefield 4 and Hardline at this point combined. Battlefield Hardline and Battlefield 4, but Battlefield Hardline's sales were just awful. It's an awful game. So can Call of Duty bounce back from this? And what I'm trying to say here is $275 million is nothing to bounce back from. They are doing absolutely fine where they are at right now. But that being said, again, Call of Duty, the company, wants to move forward. And I mean, Activision, we're talking about Treyarch, them. They're trying to move forward with sales numbers. And so because they did the space thing again, which technically wasn't their fault, they were in production of this game before people were starting to hate on that type of genre with the first-person shooter, that idea is harming them this time around. So Call of Duty itself is something that is going to continue on. Like I've said before, Call of Duty will always outsell Battlefield, just simply because it's easy to play and it's easy to learn. So because of that, all they have to do is push more numbers to make a more tremendous amount of money. They are still making a tremendous amount of money on Infinite Warfare, even though it's down 50%. And that shows where Call of Duty's power lies. Call of Duty has the power to create something where they can sell 550 million, $500 million worth of games in the first 3 days. And that was just with Black Ops 3. Imagine if they make another Modern Warfare. Imagine if they make another Black Ops. With these games that people really enjoy, they have the potential to continue on making more money than previous years. They have been declining lately, but $275 million in the first 3 days is nothing to sneeze at. It is a tremendous amount of money made by a gaming company. So can they bounce back? Yes. Do they need to? Technically, no, unless they want to further the game's franchise into something more incredible than it is right now. So I hope that you guys liked the video today. Leave a like, leave a subscription. It really does help me out, guys. I will see you all later.